Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, La Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless. Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game, is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah.
Hey there, this is indie artist Shanbray Price, and I rock with Queen Silvy on the Queen Silvy Show. Bye, y'all.
Hi, this is Joe Nass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, this is Smooth Tim, and thank you for joining us on another terrific Tuesday on the multiple award-winning Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the world's sexiest granny, everybody's favorite comedian, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
That's right. It is me, Queen Silvy. Thank you for tuning in, listening in, watching the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world. Smooth, how are you today?
I am doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen, and how are you doing?
Well, as always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365.
That's right.
Queen Silvy, you are just simply
amazing.
Yes, you are.
It is what it is, right? Because you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing. But this is really a terrific Tuesday. You know why?
Why?
Because it's your birthday, baby. Join in with me, shall we? Happy birthday to
me.
you. That's right, to you, baby. We're going to turn up today. I skipped breakfast just so he can buy me a good steak on his birthday.
I think I'll take you out to dinner for my birthday.
What the? Yeah, but it is a great, terrific Tuesday. I'm glad you are here, Smooth. You do have announcements as well as our guest for today.
You look stunning today. Did you do that just for my birthday?
He know he scored points when he say that. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. Okay, come on.
Okay. Announcements. I'm sorry. You had me temporarily distracted. You do that all the time. That's just amazing. On today's show, we're going to have a model, brand ambassador, medical assistant, CEO on Focus on Your Events. The beautiful Kenette Rawls will be on with us today.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Also, while we're going into our announcements, again, our hearts and prayers are going out to the people of Ukraine. My God, I've seen some of those horrific pictures, and
It's bad. I don't wish that on nobody.
I'm praying for y'all.
Yes,
I'm praying
indeed.
for y'all. Hey, if you would, let's get on to something else. And if you look at the top of the screen, you're going to see scrolling up there different ways to get hold of the Queen and I on our social media sites. That's right. And if you would, take a moment to go to www.thequeensylvyshow.com and go ahead and view everything we got on there. And you're going to love it. Also, if you would, take a moment and sign up for our friends list. And that's on www.thequeensylvyshow.com on the contact tab. And that's a good opportunity for you to join in on SILVYAMID if you'd like to play the fun word guessing game that we're going to play a little later on in the show. Correct, Queen?
That's correct.
As well as everything else that you'd like to know about us. Maybe more than you'd really want to know. Anyhow, because you are worth it, Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is sassy, elegant, and affordable jewelry and fashionable accessories for you and or that's someone special. Get all the Monica right on Facebook and or go to her website at www.foxy5jewelry.com. Another way to keep up with this queen would be to get on our YouTube channel. That's right. And simply go to YouTube, type in The Queen Silvy Show, and while you're there, please subscribe. You're going to like the content of there. We got all kinds of shows on there as well as other projects that we work on that may be the property of other people. I don't know. We'll find out. You know what? How your lawn looks says a whole heck of a lot about you.
Sure do.
So put your lawn care maintenance into the hands of a professional who really cares. That's Top Notch Lawn Care of Toledo, Ohio. They are experienced, reasonable, reliable, and insured. You can call or text them for a free estimate today. 419-708-0005.
Hey, that's what's up. Thank you very much.
Analytics.
Yes.
Analytics. Analytics. Let me give some analytics.
Please do, would you please?
Absolutely. From last week's show, New Zealand, Jamaica, Denmark, Jamaica. What the hell is Jamaica? Somewhere down in the South Pacific, I don't know. It's a small little island.
Right on.
You'd love it. They got good drinks. Mexico, the United Kingdom, Canada, and the good old US of A. Thank you all for tuning in.
Absolutely. It is, if you can't tell, a great, terrific Tuesday. Yes, it is indeed. And I appreciate you for tuning in. Do spread the word because you are so in for a treat. We have SILVYAMID coming up later on where, hey, this is a new month, new contestants starting out with today and going for all that cash. So hey,
thank you, Follette Clark.
How good are you, in fact? You know what I'm saying? We're going to give you some information later on how you can get in line and play the game too. Who doesn't want free cash? Okay.
And want money. Money.
I told y'all we come a long way. 7 years of doing this. We used to give out food stamps.
That's right.
Cans of green beans, anything.
Anything we could get from the commodity store.
We come a long way. We give out cash. We love paying it forward and doing things like that. But hey, listen, before we begin my conversation with my beautiful guest, what I'd like to do at this moment is...
What?
I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Make sure you don't see yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. Know your worth, even if they don't. I mean, if you don't see your worth, you'll always choose people who don't see it either. And trust me, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. So accept that you are enough. You don't need to be anything that you are not. And when you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to be around people who don't. That's right. And those are some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Yes, thank you. I love my audience because you all know I charged their ass last night. So we are raring to go today on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. The phone lines are open if you wish to call in and ask our guest a question. Give a shout out or holler at Smooth or myself, and that number is 817-602-0577. That is the number to the Queen Silvy Show. Hey, my first guest is phenomenal, living the best life over 50. She's demonstrating that we can embrace our bodies no matter the size, shape, gender, or nationality. She's a fashion, print, runway model. Ooh, that is a lot. I'm telling you, that's some strutting smooth.
Yes, it is.
She be like, pfft. But she is also a brand ambassador, medical assistant, and the CEO at Focus on You Events. Live from Virginia Beach, Virginia, I introduce to you Kenette Rawls. Hey. How are you today?
Feeling absolutely amazing on this terrific Tuesday.
You better believe it, baby.
Yes.
Yes. And you look terrific, by the way.
Thank you. So do you.
I love when people just make me laugh. But listen, hey, for you and me, because I am also over 50, believe it or not, living the best life after 50. Tell me why you, Kennette, is living your life to the fullest right now. Why is it so important?
First and foremost, God has been so good to me.
Amen.
He has allowed me to see 51 years in this world, in this oh so cruel world that we live in. And so many people have left this world way before me, and I don't take that for granted.
Right on. I feel you on that there. Every day we wake up is my birthday. Well,
Yes.
for me, it's my birthday, sweetest day, Christmas. Every day I make the ultimate most of every day. That's why it's his birthday, but he's going to buy me the meal. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's my birthday too.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Smooth Tim.
All right, thank you very much.
But you know, for me, personally, I feel right now at this stage of my life, at this glorious age of my life, I feel powerful and capable now than I have, in any time of my life. But what about you? You're the fabulous 50 queen that you are. How different or better are you now versus years or decades before?
At one point in my life, I was dedicating myself to what other people wanted me to be or the expectations that they have of me. So one day a light bulb came on in my head and said, you know what, Kennette, you're living in darkness. And now it's time for you to step into the light and to uplift myself and to motivate myself that I am here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose.
Amen to
And
that.
that I had to find that purpose within inside myself and to be able to move forward in life and to know that I can make a difference to someone and to myself and to my children as well.
I know there's somebody out there talking about, she make that sound so easy, but you know what? We all can do that. Some don't. Some don't make it through.
I was going to say on that one comment where you were talking about expectations sometimes of family and everything else. And it's interesting how, well, God will put enablers in your way to help you get to where you're going, but you need to differentiate the difference between those that are looking out for you and those that have their own agenda.
That's right.
Exactly. Absolutely right. Yes.
I always say the Lord puts people in your path for many reasons. Sometimes you don't know those reasons. But trust and believe me, things are happening. You know, we all want to lead a happy and healthy, fulfilling life, especially after the age of 50. Every day should be a celebration. We made it past there because you turn on the TV nowadays, you hear so many of the young who are not able to transition, or they've transitioned on to death, to another land of life. And to be able to wake up each day is great. But for you, sitting there looking all beautiful and everything, what's your regimen for staying beautiful, happy, and healthy? What do you do?
I normally try to drink plenty of water.
Mm-hmm.
I exercise. I go to the gym sometimes and I work out. I try to do at least 2 or 3 miles throughout the weeks, throughout the day, do 2 or 3 miles. I'm walking, doing different things, eating healthy salads and cutting back on the fried chicken and eating baked chicken mostly.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. So I cut back and I changed my food habits.
You know what? That is so true, because I do too. And I mean, it's different than when you was growing up. You know, Mama and them cooked some of anything and everything. They knew how to take just she knew how to take jelly and make a frosting for cake. I mean, you use your creativity, and but when you get older, things have changed now. It's not the same. You have to watch what you eat. You have to your temple. Your body is your temple. You have to watch what you do, and you do have to move around and do something. A lot of people don't like going to the gym, and that's okay, but that doesn't stop and seal you from doing something.
Queen, are you trying to say our metabolism slows down with age?
That too, Tim. Thanks for pointing that out. Absolutely. And, I resort back to that movie, How Stella Got Her Groove. You remember that movie? Does anybody out there remember that movie? Or am I the only old school? No, you remember that movie. She was an older woman.
Damn, you're old.
I'm gonna let that one slide because I want some steak today. It's okay.
Some steak and baked potato. Yes, ma'am.
Right. The fixes, dessert, everything on his bill for the get lit.
That comment just cost me another $1.
That comment just cost you 2 desserts for me. But listen, give some advice. Is there any advice that you can give for any of the Stellas out there who want to get their groove back and have the best life?
I would say love yourself. Just whatever makes you happy, whatever you like to do, if it's taking a walk, ride a bicycle, anything that you like to do, reading books, a nice massage, lighting some candles, some incense, just relaxing to help get your groove back, to find who you are on the inner self. My philosophy is what makes you happy is the most important thing in the world. Loving yourself unconditionally, no matter what. Loving yourself with curves, loving yourself with short, tall, it doesn't matter. Just loving who you are on the inner self. Embrace your flaws, whether you're size 0, whether you're size 40, you're perfectly designed. You're perfectly designed by God. You're perfectly designed and uniquely made by God. So whatever it takes to make you happy, you put yourself first. Before you can do any loving anybody else, you definitely have to love yourself.
Said that well said. Where's my audience? I'm gonna get my audience in on that one. That was well said. And hey, somebody turning in going, who is that phenomenal queen that is speaking? Well, that is Queen Kennette Rawls. She is a model. Is you a mom?
Yes, I am, of 3 children.
Okay, damn girl, you stay busy then.
And I have 2 grandchildren as well.
Shut up. What are these kids trying to do to us? They can keep on having these kids making me a granny. I just be super granny. I'm already have my grandkids call me Queen Granny. That's it.
Queen Granny, yes, ma'am.
Right. Queen Granny in the house. But so you have a lot of hats that you wear. You do a lot of things. I mean, aside of being a busy woman accomplishing and making a difference, you're also making a difference in other people's lives as a medical assistant. I'm gonna hit that button a lot today. Hit it, audience.
Oh yeah.
Because you know what, we need a lot of good medical assistants, a lot of good doctors. I mean, even before this pandemic, and when this pandemic hit, oh my gosh, it was terrible. But for you, why do you even want to be in the medical field?
Well, years ago, I went to a university called Keys Business College, and I decided that I wanted to become a medical office assistant. And I graduated with honors, and I just love people. So my passion was that if I could help someone, if someone is in need, if they're in a wheelchair and they needed me to help push them, I would do that, and I am a loving person. I love people. And my job as a medical assistant, what I do is I'm a care partner. So what happens is if the person needs me to pick up their medications, take them to doctor's appointments, or if they have groceries that they need me to make for them, I will make the groceries for them. I basically dedicated myself as a medical assistant to do what needs to be done to help that patient.
Well, that's good. But do you ever have to poke them? Like, do you have to draw blood or anything?
Oh no, ma'am. I don't do any blood work.
Ooh, I was gonna say, girl, I was gonna faint on. I was just gonna faint on your answer because I tried medical lab assistant in school, but once it came to trying to poke somebody, and go to the next person, get some of your family members to experiment. Girl, I backed out. I couldn't do it. So hats off to anyone in the medical field and helping, making a difference for people because, see, sometimes, and even before you come along in some of your clients' lives, there's been some who didn't like their job. It matters if you like your job. And then they come and rub off wrong on some of these clients, and then they get bitter. They don't like nobody in the medical field.
Exactly.
Have you ran into some of those? How do you come across and let a person know you're not like that other experience that they may have experienced and gave them a bad attitude?
Well, most of the time, the patients are sick. So what I do is I keep in mind that they're hurting, they're in pain. So I try not to let what they are feeling or they act out, or they may say, well, leave me alone, don't touch me or anything like that. We know that they're acting out because they're in pain. So pretty much I try to uplift them, say, it's going to be okay. Things are going to get better for you.
You're a great person. You're a great girl. You're doing some great things. I'm very, very honored that you are on the show today and just sharing your greatness because you are great. I can give a lot of words if I wanted to describe your phenomenal self, but what would you say? What words would you use to describe yourself?
I say I'm a self-confident woman. I look at myself as a person who I do not feel like I'm better than anyone else. I'm a down-to-earth person. If you need me, I will be there for you. If I can help you, I will. I consider myself a type of person that I'm a true Pisces. It's like
There that Pisces right on.
Yes, we are the type that we take things to heart. You know what I'm saying? Our feelings get hurt easily, but once our feelings are hurt, believe you me, we take our time and say, you know what? Not mess with that person no more.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like that person that hurt my heart for the last time, then said the wrong thing to me for the last time. I am somebody. I'm not going to put up with it.
Right on. Plus, I like scary movies, so don't mess with me.
You like scary movies?
Yeah, I like scary killing movies. I'm like, no, I like all type of movies. Keeping it real, but I was just joking on that. But you're right. We are very compassionate.
You were not joking.
No, yes, I am.
Yes, she is. No, you're not.
But see, you help out with your fashions. You help out in the medical field. But you also help out in another way because you are the CEO of Focus on You events. Tell me what type of services and what you specialize in.
The Focus on You events I am what you call an event planner. What I do is if you're having a celebration or occasion for a birthday, a wedding, a baby shower, if you are having any type of like a retirement party, any type of event that you would like to have, what you do, you would call me and you would ask me to plan your event for you. And I would make sure that whatever the occasion that you are celebrating, that it is to the best of it that it can be without you having to worry about anything. All the focus will be on you and your grand occasion, but it won't be as stressful for you.
You handle all that stuff. How do you even handle your own stress? Because, you make a difference in the medical field. Trust me, and that alone can be very stressful. Even if it is to go and pick up the medicine, do and help out. Listen, then you got to go home and take care of your own home. Then you take care of this business. Then you get out there and you strut on the runway. I mean, at some point, you have to feel your own stress and your own tension about things. How you handle that for you? You said you have to take care of you.
Yes, ma'am. I do have my woosah moment. And the woosah moment for me is just relaxing at home, maybe playing cards with some friends, different things like that. Taking a walk, going to the mall. My woosah and my downtime is just being at home in my comfort zone, watching some movies, listening to some music.
Right. That's how I am too. I mean, I am. Ma'am. But I'm real crafty too. I like crafts and making things and creating. That's my thing to do. I will create. If you're on my bad side, you don't want me to create something for you. Because I said I like scary movies and things like that. But that's a whole nother story. But you display class. You display confidence and beauty. you have done something that so many women, no matter the shape, the size, the color, has done, and that's get in front of the audience. That's get up on stage. That's walk a runway. That's pose, and as they used to say, make love to the camera. You've gotten into all of that. But tell me your story as to how did you get into modeling?
The reason I got into modeling is because I wanted to uplift my confidence, my self-confidence. At one point in my life, I was like going through what you would call a midlife crisis, a stage of depression. I was going through that. And so modeling for me gave me more self-confidence. It allowed me to build up my self-esteem. It allowed me to build my poise, my dignity, and my integrity.
That's what's up. Many. Well, as a model, I meant to ask you that at the beginning. What is your goals? You got your foot through the door now. So what's
My
your goals?
goals is I do want to write my own book.
All right.
I want to- Ma'am.
I said, all right.
Yes, ma'am. I want to write my own book, which I'm in the process of doing that. I want to be published in maybe Essence, Ebony, maybe on Billboard. I just have so many goals that I want to meet.
Okay, so do you have a limit when it comes to modeling? Like right now, I'm now, and I will show in a few moments some of video of some of your pictures. This is tasteful and classy, but what's your limit? Because I don't want to be like, I know her. Is that her? And you be over there, butt spread wide open, like, poof, or it can go anywhere. You know this, but what's your limit?
For those that like to do nudity, I have nothing against that. But for me, myself, I will not do nudity.
Right.
I will do lingerie
Sexy.
and things, but I would not do nudity only because of because of my own personal self, confidence and things like that. I wouldn't want to do that.
That's what's up. Well, I'm the same way. That should be private. I mean, I'll model at home, but
Yes.
but you stop. So listen, in just over 2 years, you are representing not just women over 50. You're dominating and doing your thing, including you have that photo of that magazine.
Absolutely.
Including gracing the cover of MTM Molly magazine, Color Me Autumn Edition. I'm going to show that photo in just a moment.
That's the red one?
Yes. So tell me, what was that like for you? Oops. Was that your first time doing a photo, especially for a cover?
That was my first cover,
There it is.
but I did have the opportunity to be featured in some of the other magazines as well.
But what was that like for you? I mean, it's the first, what nervous, apprehensive, what did you go through?
I really was excited and proud of myself because I was chosen to be the cover for the Color Me Autumn edition.
Mm-hmm.
It was really a breathtaking experience. I was like, oh my God, is that me?
Well, you know
Yes.
what? The most great thing about it is the legacy that you're leaving for your children, your family. They can see all the greatness and things that you are doing. And I'm going to show a little video clip right now of just you strutting, doing your thing. Let's check this out right here on the Queen Silvy Show. Kenette Rawls. Yeah. So you leave enough, that's why I say it's classy with touch, because you leave just enough for the eye, because some of those outfits was right up on the thigh, all cute. In fact, if you can give me some of them thighs and stuff right about now, I mean, dang, girl. What do you think about that when you see yourself? You're like, yeah, that's me doing that. That's you.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't that boost your confidence?
It brings up my self-confidence. It helps me to be able to see my inner self, and I feel free when I'm out there doing photography. It's like one of my woosah moments. I'm able to just be free and feel free and let my inner self shine.
That's what's up. What woman doesn't like to dress up and go and I can see you doing magazine ads for a lot of these clothing lines. Would that be something you would like to do too? Back in the day we had what Sears and J.C. Penney's, but honey, it has exploded with tons of great designers. I can see you really working that.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. I'm open to do all of that
That's
and
what's.
then some. The sky is the limit.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Yes, Smooth.
Oh, one of the viewers wanted to know, as a mature black woman, how do you keep your skin looking so good?
Hey.
Well, thank you so much. Plenty of water. I drink plenty of water.
That's what's up. Water is
Yes, I
important.
do.
It is so important.
Plenty
But
of
me,
water and lemon. And sometimes what I do if I have a taste for a root beer soda or something like that, I'll drink water afterwards.
that's what's up. You just have it naturally.
Yes, thank you.
Also, we had another viewer. It says, back in my day, a woman over 50 in the clubs was an old hoochie. But
What?
you definitely represent and have class.
Why,
Thank
thank
you
you. I
so
wonder how old, whoever that is, tell me how old you are.
That's funny.
I want to know how old you are. You done classified an older woman as a hoochie in the club. Now I'm like, you know what?
No, but she has
But she
class.
recognized
You got
class when you
class.
see it, and that's what's up. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
indeed.
So,
Yes.
we've seen, do you remember the video, Baby Got Back? Baby got
Yes.
back. The little skinny girl
Talking about mix a
model.
lot.
Yes, Sir Mix a Lot. The little skinny models that's in the video, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is women out there
But you ain't
skinny.
it, Miss Thing.
Yeah, but you ain't it, mistake. Come on, look, listen to Smooth. Smooth gonna break it down for you right quick. But listen, you have women that size that's like want to hate on you because well, who you think you are stepping up as a full figure, as a voluptuous, as just as a beautiful woman. That's what they should see. But yet you're gonna have family included. You're gonna have friends. You're gonna have somebody that do not want to see you step up and succeed. Don't want to see you taking all them beautiful pictures and all that. You ever experience any competition or hate or pressure?
Well, I can say this with my one of the pressures that I did experience that I would like to share is that it was my first time doing a runway fashion show. So the pressure was a good pressure because it allowed me to step outside my box and to walk. So I had the pleasure of working with Jana Francine. And what she did for me, she said, Kennette, she said, this is what we're going to do. She said, you're going to walk. So she said, walk, walk, walk. And as I was walking in these 8-inch heels, I was like, oh my goodness, can I do this? And so what she did, she said, you know what? She said, as you're walking, you're holding your head down. She said, I want you to lift your head up because you can do this. She said, I have faith in you. I know you can do this. And at that moment, it made me feel so proud because she took one of the artificial flowers that she had and she put it on top of my head. And she said, Kennette, as you're walking, if this flower falls off your head, then you're holding your head down. And I want you to keep your head up. So as we were in practice and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking with my head up and trying to walk with the nice motion and with the 8-inch heels on. And so she's like, you did it. I was like, did I? This is in practice. I was like, oh my God, the pressure is on me with these heels. And I wanted to make Jana proud of me. So one of the other model friends that were listening, they were like, you know what? I got a pair of black heels that you can put on. And her name was Faye Edwards. And she said, put on these black heels. She said, and you have the tie around your ankles to help support your ankles as you walk. So Faye said, these are the same shoes that I use at a fashion show. And she said, I want you to use this for your first fashion show. So I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I put on black shoes and the black heels and I'm walking and I'm strutting and that support of the ankle for the straps around the shoe, the
Hmm.
support was, oh my goodness, I felt like I was walking on air in these shoes. And
That's what's
so
up.
as I'm walking, I'm strutting, and the pressure was on. And I said, oh my goodness, I can do this. And so then I had another young lady, a model. Her name was Amber Roach. And she said, come over here, Kennette, let me practice with you. And she took time with me. And let me tell you guys, that fashion show, on that day of the fashion show, you would never known that I had problems with my walk,
All
because
right.
they took time with me and they showed me how to do it. And then God led my steps, and I was just flowing on down that walkway.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
And shout out to them because I love it when someone is not so selfish, so
yes,
self-centered and can help and
yes,
can guide and give
yes,
advice. That's what's up.
That leads into a viewer
yes.
question, Canal. Somebody wants to know what was your worst and best modeling experience?
Mm.
I have no worst. I do have one where I was a little nervous. I had a bra shoot, and I was nervous about showing my thighs, my cleavage, a little bit of
Right,
that. But
right.
no worst experience.
That's what's
How
up.
about your best?
The best experience is the fashion show. I love the runway.
All right, all right.
Yes,
I know
yes,
the
and we
feeling. I've done it too. It's great. And all eyes on you, right? Didn't
yes,
Tupac
and
make all
we
eyes
have a
on me?
fashion. Yes, we have a fashion show coming up the April the 23rd of this month with Jana Francine. And it's diamonds, bling, and all things spring fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be participating in that as well.
That's what's up. Go ahead and stretch your stuff. Cause like, how are you even getting out and about? Are you like the music artists these days? Indie, being an indie independent artist is a thing now. You know what I mean? They become their own manager, their own producer, they own everything. And sometimes in your field, in any field, you have to take control and get out and put yourself out there a little bit more. So how are you putting yourself out there? How are you getting these gigs or tend to get more gigs and photo shoots and things like that? How are you doing that?
Well, what you see is what you get. I am real down to earth person. I submit to the magazines. I let them know and that I'm if for instance I submitted to the Fashion Trends magazine and he accepted me, and I'm in his
Pop it in.
it's called the Fashion Trends magazine by Mr. Eric Nixon, for
It,
Chic magazine by Miss Beverly, and also the Size Overrated magazine by Queen Ariel King as well. So what I do is I submit myself to them, and then they allow me to be published if they feel fit.
that's how you have to do it. Good for you. You're going places. I mean, why go backwards? You have your foot in the door. You know what I mean? You
Thank you.
know that you have it and can bring
Thank
it. So go make it.
thank you so much.
Cha-ching.
Thank you so much.
But what words of
Yes, thank
advice would
you.
you have for any women or even in men that's seeking to reinvent themselves in the midlife and even possibly pursuing your path?
I would say whether you're a size 0 or a size 30, you can do and you can accomplish anything that you would like to accomplish in life, whether it's a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. You have to first start with loving yourself from the inside out, knowing that you are somebody, you are here for a purpose, you are purposely designed by the Most High God. And I myself sometimes get down and out, but I always keep in mind that God is right by my side. He will never leave us nor forsake us. And that's what keeps me going and keeps me motivated through the eyes of God.
Hold on to that faith, girl. I tell you, hold on to that faith. I
Yes,
appreciate you
ma'am.
taking the time of coming on the show. I'm looking forward to more things with you. I'm looking forward to also having you back on the show and sharing just that
Yeah.
process that you're going through as you rise to stardom, girl.
Thank you, Queen
You're
Sylvie,
welcome.
Smooth
But
Tim, for
listen,
the opportunity.
but is there anything else that you want to add? I know that you're in a competition as well. So is there
Yes,
anything that you
ma'am.
have a photo of that?
Absolutely. We have a photo of that. I believe it's like,
Tell
boom.
tell me about that right there. That's on screen.
Okay, this is I'm official nominee for the Miss Grown and Sexy Over 50 with the Thick Nation National Awards. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada. And the actual votes will be starting Memorial Day weekend.
And so they can go on your Facebook or on your page to find out how they can
Vote.
vote.
Yes, ma'am. My Instagram is Miss K2U224, and my Instagram is Miss K2U224, and then also my TikTok is Miss Sexy K Model for you.
All
And
right.
then also my Gmail is sexykcoco@gmail.com.
Loving it, loving it. Your name even said your emails, your links even says confidence. It says sexy K Coco.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
like that. All right, here, give some shout outs if you will.
Yes, I would like to give a shout out to Miss Miss Queen Follette Clark for the opportunity. Also, I would like to give a shout out to my whole entire family. I love you guys. Thank you for all the model influencers that I have that's been there for me through my adventure. It has been a great pleasure to work with you, Queen Sylvie, and Smooth Tim. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share my part of my life with you guys.
Oh,
Our
it's
pleasure.
me. Yes, it is our pleasure by all means. And I look forward to having you back as well. But tell everybody how you can be followed on social media.
My Facebook page is Kennette Rawls. And then also that's Kennettee, Rawls, Rawls at Facebook. And then my Instagram is Miss K2U224.
See, I had you do it again so that everybody get that down, honey. Get all that down. We did it again. That's what's up. Hey, I thank you for taking the time and being here on the show. I want everyone to follow this young lady doing some great things. If you are over 50 listening, you need to know some questions of how to or what ifs. Hey, hit her up and ask a question. She ain't got no shame in her game. She's a Pisces queen. By all means, we are here to help provide assistance wherever we can do to make a difference in this world. I want you to take a look at this special message that I have. And when we get back, we're going to get on with SILVYAMID, the fun word
Or
guessing
guessing
game,
game.
right here on the
Okay,
Queen
thank
Silvy
you.
Show. Hold on right there. Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
All right. Want the best for your dog? Then see Yitka, owner at Vita Canis, specializing in aromatherapy products for dogs and their owners. Here at Vita Canis, we help you to naturally and organically improve the health and happiness of your dog. Check out the website, www.vitacanis.co.uk. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. We are back
Hey,
on
we're
this
back
terrific
to the
Tuesday,
show.
the Queen Silvy Show. Someone said, hey, wait a minute. Is that Kenette Rawls? She's still there? Yes, she is here. She going to set the bar for everyone this month with SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game. Let me get myself situated with my time clock. And I appreciate you for playing the game, actually.
My pleasure.
So, SILVYAMID is played like this. Smooth Tim is going to call out a letter. I will say on your mark, get set, go. You will have 60 seconds to call out as many words beginning with that letter. Now, Smooth, you have a letter in mind. What is your letter?
I have a letter in my mind, if you can guess what it is. Oh, that's not how SILVYAMID works.
Come on,
My bad.
dude.
My
Give
bad.
me
I forgot. That's a different game. Anyhow, the letter of the day is D.
The letter is D, and you have 60 seconds to name as many words beginning with that. On your mark, get set, go.
Dedicated, different, did, dog, dogs, dolphin, dolphins, dragon, dragons, dealer, deal, donut, donuts, Dominic, done, do, does, did, don't, drastic, deliver, deliveries, Duncan, David, Don, Diva.
Wow, girl. I be thinking of the weirdest words first. Dookie doo-doo. I'm like, girl.
Dinky doo-doo.
Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27.
See,
I got 27, girl. 27 words ain't bad. Woo-hoo-hoo. Set it straight. You know, you went blank for a minute thinking, and that was a few seconds there. But that's how it is now. Next week, when the next week's contestant play, you'll play along and you'll be zooming. You'll be like, dang, I got it. But see, it's different when you play it live in the mind and those numbers. But you did exceptionally well. I like how you did the words that you did. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's easy if you pluralize some of the words, and then it kind of helps you get going. But 27 words, you have set the bar straight for April with SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game. And listen, next week's contestant, get ready because the bar is set. I appreciate that.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. We'll be in touch with you very much. Be in touch with you. And I thank you for taking the time and being on the show today. I thank you very much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
We'll be in touch with you.
Enjoy your birthday, Smooth Tim.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Kenette Rawls, everybody.
Real well.
Yes. She's a beautiful woman doing some great things, courageous, self-confident. She knows what she wants, and she goes for it. And that's how you have to be. And not even if you're just 50. If you can be 21, listen, you better know what you want and go for it.
I am 21 today. Thank you.
Yes, you are 20. I don't even know how did you get to be 21. I had you at 16.
You know.
I had just 16 times something, and you just had to figure out what the something is.
Yeah, one of those, what is it, Benjamin Button tapes. I just keep, as I get older, I get younger. It's weird.
You get better with time. Hey, let me give some shout-outs, if I will, on this terrific Tuesday. Shout-out to Queen Follette Clark, Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patino, Joan Mercer, Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, and Camille. Shout out to you all. Shout out to Amari Jr., Jonathan Jr., and Tyron. Shout out to Kelly and Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy, and the All-American Girls. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ryan and Kelly. Did I say Ryan and Kelly?
Did you say Ryan and Kelly?
And the All-American Boys. Pam Anderson, Pam Bailey, Lonnie Starks, shout out to you. C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, shout out to you. Go Rosa, shout out to you. Amy Kanima, and she is out of Africa, as well as Webster Rito Hostile Flow out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Over in the Netherlands, Edith Verhoek, shout out to you as well. To my queens, my good friends over in the United Kingdom, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, Kay Cross, and Beth Lambert, shout out to you. Over in Italy, Lorenzo Gabaniza, shout out to you. Serious Edition, James and Audrey out of Alabama, shout out to you. Queen D. Brown, shout out to you as well. Brian Pearson, Brenda Ramirez, shout out to you. Hero Boy is a fantastic rapper out of Africa as well. Shout out to you. You like that button?
I like that button.
Okay, so let's play with the buttons today. It's his birthday. You can go on
playing
now.
with my buttons. Leave me alone.
Angela Baker from United Kingdom, Joe Mass, shout out to you. Hey, listen, if you would love to be shouted out, we would love to represent you, represent anyone that you feel needs to be represented by simply sending us your name. Contact information to QueenSylvia@comic.com, the website, theQueenSylvyShow.com. Wherever you're viewing or listening to this, you can send it in the message comment section. Smooth will make sure he gets sent out to me. In fact, while you're doing that, continue on and get yourself signed up so that you can play SILVYAMID, the fun word guessing game. We have a great fun. We
harder
love
than
paying,
you think.
We love paying away. Yes, it is. And sometimes the games switch up. So don't think you're getting used to it one way, because we got more than just that as well. Queen Silvy Show Friends Club. You can sign up to get involved with that. It's simply free. We just need your contact information and get hooked
right
up
there.
for free prize and information that we don't always share here live on the show, but we do throughout that. Smooth, you are having a blast today. Are you having a good time today?
I'm with you.
We did it again. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just like, come on.
So silly. You bring the silliness out in the girl, and listen, hey, that's what's up. I appreciate that, Smooth.
You're welcome.
I do. So listen, today is Terrific Tuesday, but we don't stop because we aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics and resources from around the world to you. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Wonderful Wednesday, where we have Tim's Tidbits and with special co-host Larry E. out of Texas. And that's a very good show. Tim, you want to give any hints? He never gives hints. Any hints?
I don't give hints.
You gotta tune in.
You want to know what the show's
You
about?
gotta
Tune
tune
your
in.
ass in. I mean,
And it's tomorrow,
7:00 tomorrow night.
Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time,
love it.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a phenomenal show. They talk about stuff. No, I won't talk here. And some people is afraid to talk about it. They keep it real and keep it up front. And it's a great show. Tim's Tidbits every Wednesday.
Sometimes we should call it Why You Weren't Looking.
Sometimes
we should call it Why You Weren't Looking. What else is going on while they're publicizing all this other bullshit to distract you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it doesn't stop there with Wednesday because every Thursday, on the Terrific Thursday, we have the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth presenting some inspirational and encouraging and even funny segments from some great people who take the time to share their gift, their talent, their knowledge just for you. It's so fantastic. You must tune in.
I love that show.
Plus, we always showcase the United Kingdom's cartoon Granny and Grandpa Popcorn Show, which features cartoon Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. I'm honored to be a little cartoon girl over in the United Kingdom. I never go anywhere without my cape.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun.
It's very fun, and we have episode 20 that we'll be showcasing this Thursday. The Now You Know show is also in the evening, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do check your time zones, but do tune in. It's been a terrific Tuesday. I thank you all for tuning in. It's been great. Kenette Rawls, that's the name you need to follow. That's the name you need to recognize. Go and follow this young lady doing some great things, and I look forward to having her back on the show. Queen Silvy, that's the name to follow as well, and you can follow me anywhere. Simply Google Queen Silvy, The Queen Silvy Show. I am Googleable. You can find me anywhere, including at Kroger's. I'm working on the library, but we're gonna holler about that in just a little bit. But Smooth,
I
how
heard
can
they
you be
banned
followed?
you from the library.
They did. I pushed them.
Okay.
But how can you be followed?
You can follow me on all the social media sites. Just simply Google Tim McKiffin. And otherwise, really the best way to get a hold of either one of us is to go to www.thequeensilvyshow.com and get on our friends list, please.
That's right. Spread the word for the YouTube channel, The Queen Silvy Show. If you have not joined, subscribe. Please pass the word and do that as well. It is a great day. You know me, on Tuesdays I'm fasting, and believe you me, I'm ready to go and smash, celebrate. It's on for the break of dawn with Smooth Tim's birthday. So until then.
It's time to smash,
That's
right?
right.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's go smash.
That's right.
So until next week, same Queen time, same Queen station.
That's right. We'll
holla.
holla.
I can't.
Hey there, is your child struggling in school? Are you feeling frustrated and don't know where to turn? Seek a virtual tutor at a Step Ahead Tutoring Services. Our missions are to tackle the academic challenges of all students and the emotional, mental, and behavioral changes that result from these challenges. In doing so, we fulfill the belief that we will improve our communities in the process. We provide the following services: one-on-one tutoring, test prep, editing and proofreading, and college counseling. All our tutors are online, so you don't have to worry about parking or opening your home to strangers. Your child can receive quality personalized instruction from the convenience of your own home. Even if you're traveling, you can take us with you. Our virtual services are limitless. Best of all, we work within your budget. Our rates are flexible and reasonable. Your wallet will thank us. What are you waiting for? Let us help your child today.